The Beretta ARX 100. This is the civilian version of their ARX 160, which has been used for a few years now, as I understand, by the Italian military, and has acquitted itself quite well. And this is one, I've been firing this for a few days, and we've got, I don't know, 200, 250 rounds, something like that through it. We'll fire some more right now. And you've probably seen it, you probably know about a lot of the things people have been saying about it and writing about it. Well, we'll let you know what we think, okay? Let's extend the stock and see if it will fire. How's that? Because I have a magazine with ammunition in it, and fortunately it takes standard AR-15, M16 magazines for the most part. There's a few it doesn't take. But let's take a couple of shots here, see if I can get it to fire. How's that? Now, I've not cleaned it, I've just been firing it. Normally I clean a firearm every time I shoot it, but I just haven't done it with this. I've just let it stay dirty, and I'm going to fire it. If I can get a round in the chamber without breaking my knuckle, we'll talk about that. Okay, safety, it's right there. It's kind of in the right position, but it's not necessarily all that easy to work, not as much as your typical M4. So partly because it's ambidextrous and it's, you know, on both sides there, kind of in the way of your knuckle on the other side. Okay, but it works. Well, what do we want to shoot? Got my ears in, don't I? All right. You know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to take a couple shots on that target right there. Got some high sights, so I better hold up. I was just kind of throwing them, I guess. Let's see if we can hit that pot. Where's my sight? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Nice, little early pot smoking. Let's try that 12 ouncer there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there was another one. I was looking at the post instead of the sight. Let's go for the red plate over there. And a cloud of smoke or dust. Let's go to the other one, let the dust clear it. That's one advantage of having two. Pretty nice. Empty that magazine without too much trouble, huh? It doesn't take long, even 30 rounds, does it? All right, mag release, where are they? There's one there. There's one there. You know what that means? If you have one on both sides, it's something like ambidextrous. Okay, so pretty cool. And in fact, that is one of the things about this firearm before we go any further. Its claim to fame, it has a couple of claims to fame, I guess. One of them is it's maybe the most ambidextrous firearm rifle that I've seen. There's actually some others that are fairly ambi, but this thing, the mag release, the bolt lock release, bolt release, the safety, you name it. Anybody, right-handed or left-handed, pick this rifle up and they're not going to notice any difference other than you just need to move the bolt handle. You can have the bolt handle on either side. Anyway, ouch, very ambi. It needs a longer, bigger bolt handle badly. Let's just leave it at that, all right? But it's very ambi, you saw that. Now another thing, the one thing I need, I don't know where I can get one. You reckon I could find a 5.56 round somewhere? I'll just show you this. This is pretty cool. This is one thing that I think works really well in the firearm. If you wanted to eject, now when I fire here, put my ears back on, just to show you how simple it is. The brass is going to come out to the right, right? Just like that. Now, if I push on this, now it's going to come out to the left. How's that? Pretty amazing, huh? And it's very simple to do. You just push that little bar in there. All right. So now we're back to coming out of the right side. So extremely ambidextrous. In fact, to demonstrate how ambidextrous it is, you won't believe this, but I can shoot a kind of a 2-liter like that on the right side of the range, and also one on the left side of the range. Now that's really ambidextrous. How funny was that? Am I a comedian or what? Let's see, let's pop another 2-liter here. Just about hit a piece of steel back there. You know what? We have a couple of watermelons. Not many of them left in the season. So, whew, got that guy. Oh, nice. I'll save this one here, maybe for later. Let's try the red plate again. Oh no, I've got some cinder block pieces over there. Well, looks like I had them. Okay, pretty cool. Oh, we left that pumpkin up there. I didn't really mean to do that, but we'll do it. There's some more cinder action. All came tumbling down. Little pumpkin. Nice, nice. I'll put a couple more on that target. Who knows where they're going. We're just working on combat accuracy. And speaking of that, while it cools down a little bit, now this is not warm at all, I have to say, but while it cools down a little bit, I've read several articles on this firearm and other people's experience with it, and they're getting good accuracy out of it. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not a target rifle, but they're getting really good combat accuracy out of it. Okay. And you would expect that from Beretta. It's you know, it's decent firearm in that sense. Now, you got all these sling attachments. You got up here on the front. You got them on the back of the stock. You got 3 or 4 on each side of the gun. Again, adding to the versatility there. It doesn't matter whether you're a lefty or a righty. You got the backup iron sights on there, which are mostly polymer. They're different. You might prefer, you know, whatever, some Troy's or Daniel Defense or whoever's, you know, Magpul, whoever you like in a backup iron sight. These seem to sit higher than most that I've used. And I would, if this were my firearm, I were going to keep this one, purchase it, I would probably replace those. I'm not sure I like them. It's kind of interesting. You just move this dial for the various distances and the size of aperture you want. That rear one is not 100% solid there, but so I'm not sure I like those. They're not quick to pick up for me. I don't know, they're okay. Part of it is the fact the stock is too short. The stock does not extend enough for me, and I keep meaning to get a rubber pad to put on it just to give me more length, but it's really not that long, and I think some of you would find it a little too short as well. And that is, it's not just because I'm 6'8". A lot of the stocks now, the better stocks on AR-15s are long enough. I mean, they really are, but this one's not quite long enough. A couple more shots. Feels really good. Don't see the target too well. Let's put, oh, watermelon.